Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, please make sure this is not going to be your last time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you can be one of the first set of people to get the notification. So I decided to do a makeup video, a full makeup video, where I take you guys along on my makeup process from start to finish. I hope you do enjoy it. So right now, as usual, I'm carving my brows. I have a well-detailed video on carving my brows. I'm going to leave the link up there so that you get to watch it and you understand the process if you want to learn how to trim your brows yourself. So I'm done with trimming my eyebrows. I had to fasten this video because of time. I didn't want the video to be so long. So right now I'm going into moisturizing my skin. I'm using the Cetaphil Moisturizer. All items I'm going to use in this video, I'm going to leave them in the description box, so do well to check them out. So I'm just moisturizing my face. I actually applied a lot of moisturizer on my face. I don't know what I was thinking of at this point, but they were already on my face and I had no other option. I could not clean it. Okay, now that I'm not moisturizing my face, I'm going in with my Pond's Oil Control. It's going to serve as a primer. So I'm going in with it and I'm blending it out. So now that I'm done blending my Pond's Oil Control, I'm going in with my Becca Primer. So I'm just going to be applying my Becca Primer on my T-zone because I get quite oily around that area. So I'm just going to be applying my Becca Primer there. So now I'll be going in with my Maybelline Foundation. I think the shade I'm using is Caramel. I can't remember right now, but I'm going to leave it in the description box. So I went in. I think I actually used a lighter shade, but I didn't realize in time till I was done. I decided to do skin before my brows today. If you notice, in the previous video I did brows before apply my foundation, but this time around I decided to go in to do foundation and walk backwards. So I kept blending, and at this point I realized that this foundation is not actually my shade. I used the wrong shade. So I went in with my Milani. I didn't want to go in again with the same Maybelline, so I went in with my Milani because it's almost finished and I need that foundation to finish if I throw away the bottle. So I went in with my Milani foundation in the shade Chestnuts, and I had to blend till I was satisfied with the coverage. So at this point I was convinced with my coverage, I was okay with it. So I had to go in right now to highlight my face. I'm using the Girl Pro Conceal in Fun. I mixed it up with Cool Tan. Then I went in to contour my face as well. To contour. And I also still use the Girl Pro in Dark Cocoa. So I had to contour my face. I'm not really a fan of cream contour, but in this video I decided to use a cream contour because I think in my previous video I just did the powder contour. So I contoured my forehead and also my cheekbone, and also the bridge, not the bridge of my nose, the hollow of my nose. Yes, so when I was done I had to blend everything in. So you blend. So I was thinking if I should remove this part of the video where I got to blend my concealer and also contour my face, but I was like, okay, let me just leave it for you guys to watch the whole process and learn how to apply your contour, how to use your beauty blender. Remember, you just have to dab. Don't try to drag it in. If not, it's not going to sit in well. So just dab. And remember, your beauty blender has to be wet. You dab till you see that you can't see any products anymore and there are no more sharp lines. You dab. Okay, so I'm just going to allow you guys to watch the whole process and I'll continue talking in the next clip. So I'm going in right now with my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I'm going to set the highlighted areas where I apply the concealer. I'm going to try to apply my setting powder in so that they can sit in prettily. So wherever it is that I applied the concealer earlier, I am apply my setting powder. So I applied on my eyes and every other place. I'm also going to go in with my Maybelline cacao powder. I'm going to use that to apply the contoured areas. So that is what I used the cacao powder for, the Maybelline cacao. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm going to leave the name in the description box. So at this point, I was trying to define my contour. I wanted it to pop, so I was using my setting spray to define it properly, and I went into my eyes to dust out my setting powder on my eyelids, and I went in with my Tara eyeshadow. I can't remember which of the brands now, the name of the eyeshadow, but if I do see it or remember, I'm going to put it in the description box. I don't know if it's still in stock. I don't know if they still sell it. So I was trying to go in to do a smoky eye. I wasn't sure of the kind of eye I wanted to do, but I just said let me just do it smoky eye. So I applied the pink color eyeshadow. I was supposed to use an eye primer before I went in with my eyeshadow, but I didn't want it to pop so much because the events I was going out for, it was almost evening, and I didn't want the eyes to be all over the place, because if I had used the eye primer, the eyeshadow would have popped more than this. But I just decided to just go in directly to use the eyeshadow like that, because it's actually quite pigmented on its own. So to blend in the eyeshadow, I went in with another Tara palette. I used the brown color to blend in the eyeshadow I used earlier into the inner corner of my eyes. Sorry, the outer corner of my eyes, blending from outer to inner. So right now I'm using my face powder to blend in the eyeshadow to avoid those harsh lines of the eyeshadow, so it's not going to show anymore. I'm using my Milani face powder for that. When I was done with my eyeshadow, I had to go in to do my brows, and I'm going to use my Mabrook eye pencil. I can't remember the pronunciation of the name right now, but I went in with it, and I have a detailed video on how to draw your eyebrows. I think, do I have that? I can't remember, but if I do, I'm going to leave the link up here. If I do not have it and you want a very detailed video on how you can draw your eyebrows, let me know in the comment section as well. When I was done outlining my brows, I had to go in with my brow tamer from Blot Beauty. So I decided to do that because I didn't want my brows to be dark, because I noticed that after I put the powder and everything, my eyebrows were looking dark. So I had to use the brow tamer to lighten it up, and also to make my brow hairs sleep. Then I had to go back in with my eye pencil because I noticed that there were some areas that were still looking very faint. So I had to go fill it in with my eye pencil. Now I'm cleaning my brows with my Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn. So I used Fawn and I also used Cool Tan and I also used Fawn for my brows. So I didn't bother to even clean the up because the up was quite neat. So I just cleaned it down because I wanted like the brows to pop. I didn't want it to look sad. I wanted it to pop. So I had to like clean it down. I almost didn't, but I had to. So when I was done highlighting both brows, I used my powder to blend it in with my brush. So you just want to be sure that yes, it's well blended in so that it doesn't like keep popping and it's oily and all those. So I went in with pigments. This pigment is from Yglam. The name is Glitz. I went in with pigment because I just wanted the eyes to pop a bit. I just applied very little on my eyelids. I was not so okay with just the eyeshadow on it. I wanted a little bit of pop. So when I was done, I had to like use my Zaron gel liner to line my eyes. This is like a very budget friendly eyeliner. If you're looking for one that is good, that is solid, I tell you, use Zaron. So I went to do my eyes so I can prep it for my eyelashes. Okay, yes, speaking of eyelashes, I didn't put eyelashes in this video because I didn't want to, because I'm always struggling with it. So now I'm going with my mascara from Zaron as well. I had to use my mascara for my lashes to make it slick. Yes, so you guys should don't mind me. I'm really enjoying this voiceover I'm doing. Like, I'm enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it as well and you're not so bored. So at this point, I went in with my face powder from Milani as well, so that I can take off the setting powder that is still on my face. I took off the one under my eyes, took off the one on my chin, took off the one on the bridge of my nose, and every other place. So I'm going in with my blush from Tara. I'm applying my blush powder on my cheekbone, just right on top of my contour. So when I was done, I went in with my metallic highlighter from Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter to highlight my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, the forehead, and I think I applied a little on my lip. So now I'm going in to do my lips. I used my Zaron lip pencil in chestnut because I wanted to go for a nude lip. So all I had to do first was to outline my lips. This Zaron lip pencil is quite pigmented and I really love it. So I went in with my lip pencil. Then when I was done applying my lip pencil, I was comfortable. Then I went in with my lipstick from Zaron, a nude lip from Zaron, and I blended my lips in. As you can see in the video, I kept rubbing my lips till I was satisfied with the blend that I got. Here comes the last part of my makeup routine, which is applying the setting spray. I use the Urban All Nighter setting spray, and here's the finished look. So I'm done with my makeup. Do I look good? Do I look sweet? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Next time we see, do have a great day. Bye.